Hi everyone, Charlene Bauer, Ladies Offroad Network, and welcome to the office. Yes, it is time to be back in the office. All kinds of stuff going on, and I have an empty chair right here. But don't worry, it's going to get filled up in a minute. I have a special guest just on the other side. So you're going to have to wait to see who it is if you don't already know, but I'm not really sure anybody knows that you're here. So we'll have to wait and see. But here's our first special guest. Everybody say hello to Piston. Hi, Piston. Yay, and he's out of here. The fastest way to get rid of Piston is to make Piston say hello. So, hello everybody. Make sure you're saying hello as you're coming in. We have Instagram down at the bottom. We have Facebook right in front. And afterwards, we will be uploading this live onto YouTube. So if you're watching it on YouTube, still message underneath. I still say hello, but Facebook, you're getting my eyes. Instagram, I'm looking past you because we're taking Facebook off to Instagram. So hello to everyone as you're coming in. Today is what? It is Tuesday, which means it's our Tuesday 10 minutes. Can somebody really fast on Facebook share off to the group page? And I'm going to share to our page as soon as I can get it up. This thing has been a little burgery today. That's why we're a little late. Sorry about that. But we have lots to talk about. So the topic for today, topic for the 10 is, drum roll, about change. Change is an awesome one, isn't it? So with change, let's think about some words that go with it. Progress, growth, change. It's hard to stay somewhere. It's also hard to go somewhere, isn't it? Change is hard. We've been doing a lot of change in the office, getting ready with this new system. We're going to talk about that. All right, I'm posted on mine. Somebody get it posted to the group. So let's talk about change. I was listening to a podcast the other day. I went on a big long drive this last weekend. And it was really interesting what they were saying about it. They were saying, normally you change for somebody else. Well, how sad is that? Like, why do we always change for somebody else? Why don't we think about ourselves? Why don't we change for ourselves, right? So at Ladies Offroad Network, like, you're doing something for yourself. If you're here, if you're part of Ladies Offroad Network, your change is coming within this circle, which is super awesome. It also said something really that caught my mind in such a significant way. You are one decision away from a major change. You're one decision away from a major change. So what's that one decision? Participating in the challenge? Finding the opportunity to go to the convention? We're talking about off-roading right now, right? What's that one major change? Saying yes to that group of people that's been asking you to go off-roading for however long. And now you're like, yes, I'm going to go. What is that one decision? The fact that you're not where you want to be right now, if that is a fact, it should be motivation enough for you to make that decision, right? We don't need to make it for somebody else. We need to make it for ourselves. And that's always the hardest thing to do, is think about us. I'm guilty. Who else is guilty? Go ahead. Throw down some hearts. I want you to throw a heart for yourself if you're guilty, that sometimes you don't always think about yourself. Sometimes we're thinking about other people. Getting into a comfort zone is very easy. Getting into a comfort zone for every single one of us is super easy. Going on the exact same trail every single time you go out is super easy. Going on the exact same vehicle with the exact same way that it's lined up with the exact same people is very easy. That's our comfort zone. We are also guilty of that, right? When was the last time that you went out with somebody new? When was the last time that you went on a trail that you didn't know? You didn't know every rock. You didn't know if you were going to have the ability to make it through that trail. Nothing grows in a comfort zone. Nothing grows in a comfort zone. So if we don't take that comfort zone, if we don't push ourselves into that next level of comfort zone, where are we going? What are we doing? How are we going to do this? How are we going to make ourselves this much better this year? Change, nothing. and nothing changes. Wow, right? Say that again. In fact, why doesn't everybody type it? Change nothing and nothing changes. And then throw yourself a heart. If we don't do anything different for ourselves this year, if we don't push ourselves in our off-road world, in our scene that you're in, whichever your scene is, how are we going to make that change? How are we going to get on to something else? How are we going to get to where we need to be next? How are we going to make that happen? These 3 words, the 3 C's, not including Charlene. Nope, 3 C's. Choice, chance, change. You have to make the choice and take the chance in order to make the change. Ooh, let's say that one again. We have to make a choice and we got to take a chance in order to make a change. And that's scary sometimes. So a lot of you guys have made those choices. You've made those changes by becoming a part of Ladies Offroad Network. You have made that choice. You've made that change. You've taken that chance. Oh my gosh. And you've come to a scary place like the convention, or you've entered yourself into a scary place like the challenge and said, I can do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go somewhere where I don't know anybody. I'm going to walk into this room of all these girls that I don't know. But guess what, girls? We all like the dirt under our nails, so you're going to be okay, right? And it's okay to be in that scene. It's okay to walk into something in the very beginning, and you make this choice to take this chance. And by the end of that weekend, you're like, oh my gosh, wow. And you might not be a fast self-reflector. It might take a little bit in order for you to understand, wow, I really just did a big change, but it's there. And it's somewhere right in here, and it's definitely up here. And I guarantee you, your skill level is up there because you went on a new trail. You did something different. You said yes to that group that's been asking you to go out. You've driven 3 hours to go on a trail, and you're like, oh no, I only like to do local stuff. Go find something different, right? Go find something different. So change is the word. It's hard. It's difficult. But you're never going to have the growth. You're never going to have the progress unless we have the change. And so that's one of the fun pieces to the pie that we've been talking about. Speaking of which, so here's my mail call. Remember, you guys, I'm your change partner, right? So here's the mail call so far. I got one on email and a couple in the mail. Ladies, there's more of you. There's a lot more of you. I know you can get your 2019 goals in. Email it if you have to. I'm totally fine with that. You can email it. The one was handwritten and scanned in. That was awesome. I don't care how you do it. Just send it in. Write it down. Get it down on writing. Make it happen. Here's mine. I told you I have mine. I've already looked at it a couple times. In fact, I think I can actually already cross something off. That was pretty cool. Remember, you want to write your goals so that you can cross something off easily. And then have some of those bigger ones that's going to take you all year to do it. So you can still write me P.O. Box 7506, Mesa, Arizona 85216. Even if you're not a member, you're absolutely welcome to send that in, because we're holding ourselves accountable. We're holding ourselves to that moment where we can do what we need to do, because we can change, because we can be awesome, because we're going to make goals, because we're going to go up, 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 right? Oh, yay. Okay, I see it's going in the mail this week. It's finishing up. It's in the mail tomorrow. Yay, ladies. Give yourselves, again, a heart for that, because you're taking care of yourself. Like, that's super rad. All right, so one mail ended up on my desk this morning. So look who's in the office today. Look who's helping me out. Yay! Hi. It's Judy. Here, I think we need to scooch over a little bit. That's not all right. So we're live on Facebook up here, live on Instagram down there. Goodness. So you gotta go that way just a little bit. All right, there. It's kind of awkward. It's weird having the two different screens. So everybody say hi to Judy Moore. If you haven't met her in person yet, here she is in face. RSO Shop Girls, what some of you guys know her by, right?
Yep.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Well, I live in an automotive shop. and we run it as a family. So every day I'm out in the shop or I'm in the office, but I'm also building my own truck. So, and I didn't know anything really until about a year ago. And now I'm just, that's my goal. I'm conquering it and I'm doing it. And if I can do it, anybody can. And I have the hair and the nails and the makeup and the whole, if I can do it, anybody can. So.
I love it.
I love it too. Gotta have it.
We gotta have it, right?
Yes.
You gotta look all pretty. I'm like, you gotta teach me how to do eyes. I don't know how to do eyes. Yeah.
Yes,
we're gonna work on it. We're gonna work on it. So Judy is here helping me out. You guys have all been super generous. There's been a lot of you that said, hey, well, how can I help you? And I'm like, can you come help me out for a few days? Because this system is going to be a little bit of a challenge for me. So yeah, like Pam, hello Pam. I'm sorry, we're sorry for interrupting you in a heat moment. But yeah, so what's happening right now, I'll tell you what's going on in the office. Is I'm updating, I'm getting everybody logged in right now as a member into our brand new membership system, which is exciting, very exciting. The not exciting part about this, especially for me, is I'm checking every single one as you go in. So I'm talking to myself a lot.
That's okay.
And yeah, she's like, okay. So I'm talking to myself a lot, and I'm making sure that every single person is going in correctly, and that the dates are lined up, and everything is right, so that there's no question about what's going on. Yes, she did cut her hair. It looks good, doesn't it?
I had to have an easy do for the trail training,
Here,
so I'm too short.
Yeah, you're too short. There. There, that's cute.
Better.
Well, but it's the chair. It's not
the chair.
You. Yeah, you're fine.
I don't
Here,
want to
just
squish that
sit right
box.
there. You're not going to squish the box.
Okay.
Trust me. There's 250 envelopes in that box.
I know. I stamped them today.
I know. Thank you. So there's always work to be done.
Yes, always.
Yeah, if you're in Arizona, never hesitate to let me know. So anyways, yeah, so I've been talking to myself a lot, getting everybody logged in into the brand new system. And then the challenge is our systems don't hold credit card numbers. So we're in a scenario where it's on recurring income or recurring payments, right? As you guys are doing your payments. So some of you are on monthly, some of you are on quarterly, some of you are on yearly. We don't have any of that info. So what Judy is doing and helping me out is calling everybody and saying, hey, let me help you get this billing stuff situated back out again, and getting them logged into the new system and everything. So
yeah, and it's cool because I get to talk to some ladies that I haven't met yet. So
I know, you've got to talk to quite a few people. So what I want to talk about really fast is I told you guys you had to hold me accountable for things, right? So, the first thing that I did this week, since I talked to you last, well, I did a lot of things since I've talked to you last. I've driven like 1,500 miles, my family Christmas, like all kinds of craziness. Went and dropped in on the Bakersfield and the Fresno for parts in preparation for our California tour that is going to be in March. So make sure, California, you are ready for us.
We're going to have a blast.
Yes. Yeah, because Judy's going on tour with me for that 18 days. So you'll see the two of us a lot.
Trisha.
Yeah, that's the same guy.
That's me.
Well, you just said, oh, this is Judy. You didn't say who you were. Like anybody was expecting you to answer the phone. So the other thing I did this week is the 2018 video in review. So did everybody watch that?
It was awesome.
Oh my gosh,
awesome.
Right? Like it was over 6 minutes of group shots, and they were only there for like a second. Like I had to cut it down to like a second, or else it would have been 10 minutes.
It was
Imagine
amazing.
if I had like included all the other fun pictures that I love of everybody doing cool things. It would have been
just to
an
look
hour.
at what it is. This is our lives. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But like I said when I posted the video, which you can see on Facebook, you can see on YouTube, and Instagram, you can pick up on either, or you can go to our website and see it, is I'm the lucky one. Did you see all the girls in those pictures? Yeah, okay, there's a lot of selfies of me, and I'm sick. I don't like seeing me either, quite frankly. It's a little ridiculous. But here's the reality. Like, I get to meet you, and 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 I'm the lucky one. So,
amazing girls.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming out to the events and being participating in them. And the convention pictures, like, oh my gosh, the Skittle picture I think is probably my all-time favorite picture of all the pictures. But yeah, thank you guys for being a part of that. So if you haven't seen it, go see it. We also pulled out and got into the right place the challenge pictures. So if you looked, there's the Yukon challenge, the Yukon gear experience with Kat and Tamika and Teresa. And so all those pictures got pulled into an album.
Cool pictures.
Fun, yes. Crandon, Kristen's and I experienced at Crandon, where there's quite a few other ladies that were there as well joining us. So all those pictures got pulled into an album. Camp Razor, Chris and I had a wild time out at Glamis, as you could imagine.
Totally.
And Lisa came in and hung out with us. So those all got pulled into an album. So really cool stuff there, where you guys can go and check those out if you want to. It was just one of those projects that's been hounding me for a long time. So thank you.
You're welcome.
It's we call them TV projects. Like, you just gotta sit here and click things, but
click,
it
click.
has to happen, right? Like, it has to happen. All right. I also got everything going, like I said, where we're on Facebook here, we're on YouTube, or we're on Instagram down here, and we're on YouTube later up here. So the YouTube is now up and rocking. It's not under Ladies Offroad Network. It's under Bauer Media. You guys, for those of you that are not familiar, Bauer Media is my parent company. That's my main company. I'm Charlene Bauer, Bauer Motorsports Media. Yeah, it was very generic that day too. And so Bauer Media is the parent company. We have thousands of videos on my YouTube channel, of which we've produced over the years. So I'm continuing that. There is a channel that you can log on to, and you can subscribe to know when the new Ladies Offroad Network comes out. So that is something that you can do on our YouTube as well. I know I'm talking to Facebook people, so you're already here, and I'm talking to Instagram people, so you're only going to see me for 24 hours. So it's a great way to get back into the other scene. All right, so that's that. Now, I want to show you about the new system, and I'm really excited about this. Number one, don't everybody go and try and log on right now. Because you may not have an account yet. And don't freak out. Like, oh my God, Charlene, I can't log in. Yep. You're right. You're not in there yet. I'm working at it. I promise-ish that it will be done in the next 2 days-ish.
Patience.
Patience.
That's what she told me today. I'm not in there yet.
I know. She's like, so can I go update myself? And I'm like,
no,
you're not in there yet. She's like, well, I want to be in there now. Can I go put myself in? No. Yeah. So patience.
Not one of my virtues.
She asked me how I had patience. She's like, you don't have kids. How do you have patience? Like, isn't that how you get patience is with kids? I'm like, I don't know.
Kinda.
Yeah. Okay, so if you've been a monthly member or a quarterly member, I'm about halfway through the quarterlies right now. You have gotten an email from me that says, here's your password reset. Okay? As soon as you get that email that says password reset, you're in the system. So go and reset your password, meaning I didn't set anybody password, okay? So you need to set yourself up a password with your email address. So the email address that you're getting emailed to is your login, your password you reset. Then that gives you the opportunity to get into the member-only side. Now, everything that you've done in the past, pretty much, has gotten thrown out. So there's a few lines in there that you can update. One is your Facebook domain, and one is your Instagram domain. So you can update those so other ladies can find you on Instagram and on Facebook, or one or the other, whichever,
or both.
Yeah, you can add an avatar. So add in a picture. I have a cool picture running on mine. There's also a line in there that says website. Now, the website line is one that we add because as a member, you get a website on Ladies Offroad Network. So on Ladies Offroad Network, every girl has the website opportunity. If you're a monthly or a quarterly, it's after 90 days. But if you're a yearly, you have the opportunity right now, and you should have all the information in your email. If not, we'll be emailing you out once we reconcile all this stuff in another week or so and saying, hey, remember, you get your website, let's get you going. Don't wait on your website because you don't think you're cool enough. Ladies. Right? Right. You're cool enough. Dang it. Get your website together. Get me your information. Watch your growth. Right. You're going to update this at least once a year. We're going to email you and say, okay, time to update your website. Go look at it. And what do you need to update? Or maybe you just did a build on your vehicle. And so send me the information on your vehicle and we'll update it for you. Like, it's no big deal. Don't wait. Get this done. Get it out there. Show people who you are. Put your pictures up. It's rad.
Well, that's how you meet other women. It's
exciting.
It's awesome.
Yeah, tell your story. Tell your story as it is today. Because tomorrow your story is going to change. And guess what? When you make those changes, when you take that chance, when you go and make that decision and you're going to go do that trail ride that you weren't really sure you should or shouldn't do, you're going to make it happen, right? And that change is going to come. Okay, so that's what's happening on the back end. So you will get emails as you can along the way. All right, this is what's happening on the website. So here's the website. Oh, this is not going to work out well. Here, sorry, Instagram, you're out. So here's the website, and underneath it, across the top, is going to be something that says member only. Okay, so across the website, you're looking for member only. Across the top. Once you hit member only, you're actually getting directed into a different website. So it's going to look like this. It's going to be nice and teal and fancy-ish. Okay, what I want you to notice is there's only 3 things across the top. It says home, events, contact, and join us. That's all that it says across the top. If that's all that it says, there's a note from Charlene right there. I should actually put, ha ha ha, this is Charlene talking. Psst. If you aren't seeing all the goodies, including the chatterbox and directory, you need to log in above. This site is restricted to member access only. To go to the main website, here's the link, right? So all the non-members can go off and link off to the other places. But members, this is your zone. So what you need to do is in the upper left-hand corner, there's a login, which there's a login on the main website as well. So I'm going to try and log in, which could be highly entertaining because you know me and my logins. I never really remember them. I think it's this one. Let's see. I was going to write it down before we went live, and I didn't. Okay. Login. Failed. All right. Hold on. I swear it's right here. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Okay, hold on. How many other people are like me and cannot remember their logins?
You have so many passwords and logins for everything. It's crazy.
Well, we live on the internet. Okay, I made it.
Yay!
Yay! Everybody clap for Charlene. Okay. So, do I want to save this? Never. Okay. So now what happens is notice how many more are across the top. So you have Chatterbox, you have events, you have directory, you have email, you have contact, you have join us. Okay, so a couple of those were for other people, so the outside world can see. Like, there's this deal here that says, become a member. Did you make it here by accident? There's a lot on this homepage that you cannot see because you're not logged in as a member. Like, this really is a cool website, but you can't see it. So what this is this is your member zone. This will be where we put a lot of stuff that only you guys will be able to see. Including, anytime I do a member email, it will now be on this website. So if I get into your spam or anything, you can always just check here and see if there's anything going on. Chatterbox, recent posts. Okay, so that chatterbox we're going to talk about in a second, but this is on the home page. Featured member. So our featured members are going to rotate through here. Hannah from South Carolina is up right now. I know you guys haven't been putting in your avatars yet, but once your avatar goes in there, your little fancy face will show up. So, and then you can view the member directory. Down at the bottom, there is a upcoming register now. So you can register for upcoming events. This is not turned on at the second, so give us a minute. We're getting all the events logged in right now. So now you will actually register for all the trail trainings, the convention, everything through the member site. Even if you're not a member, you will register through the member site. Learn more. I'm going to put all kinds of cool links on there. And it even says that. Specific links coming soon, smiley face. So you totally know I'm the one doing this, okay? Yes, it's very much me. So across the top are some things, right? So I said directory. The directory is cool. So here now is the member directory. The member directory has the map, just like we had before. So you still have the map on there.
That's very cool.
Which I think is neat. Mm-hmm. But then underneath it now is every person and what state they are and your member number. Remember I told you everybody was getting a member number? Mm-hmm. So your member number is there and your web address is there. So once you get a web page on Ladies Offroad Network, this is going to come up right here.
Oh, very cool.
So now you can dig in. So look at there. There's Charlene Bauer, member number 1. I took one for the team. I did. I took number 1. And there is, I think probably a fake web address because I was just playing around with it. But here's Lucretia. She's member 191 out of Arizona, and there's her web address. So now you can go and check out people. Well, the other cool part about this is if you click on the name, I'm going to click on the name. We'll see if it works. Member profile will come up. So now this is the member profile details and your name, state initials, a little bit too much information. I need to take the phone number and email off of there tonight. And then, but your Facebook, your Instagram domain, your web link, and if you've ever won anything is up online. Mm-hmm. So some pretty cool stuff that now you guys can really interact with each other. And you can also, right at the top, send them a message.
That's very cool. So
very cool there. The other piece that is fun is in the events. I told you you can now register now. So all the events will be listed here. Everything that we're doing, not just the trail trainings, everything. And then in the chatterbox, okay, you guys named it. Who named it? Charity named it Chatterbox, right?
So cute.
So we're now in the chatterbox, which I hate anybody to call it this, but they're forums. Don't tell anybody. Even though it says it right there. Don't freak out. Don't freak out.
I don't like forums either.
Nobody likes the word forum. But that's what it is. Shh. Okay. All right. So, but this is your chatterbox. So this is where you guys are going to be able to chat. I designed it vaguely right now. Okay, let's use the word vaguely. So I designed it vaguely, and I want you guys to play around with it, and then we're going to work at it. There's a set of topics that it's under the header, let's help each other.
Yep.
Okay, let's help each other. So there is vehicle chatter. Use this chatter area to ask anything about vehicles. Jump in and engage in responses. Help each other. All right, travel chatter. Use this chatter area to ask anything about traveling to go off-roading or wherever, like if you want to go somewhere. Jump in and engage in responses. Help each other. Like you're not waiting for me to respond. Help each other out. That's what we're there for. Like jump in, see who's asking questions, see what's going on. You know, we kind of do that on the Facebook group page a little bit, but guess what? Maybe half are actually on Facebook in our group. So now this is everybody. Okay, everybody has this opportunity. Wellness chatter. Use this chatter area to ask anything about general wellness. Jump in and engage. So like I'll put in there about our change, all the change words that you just heard me say. Recovery chatter. Use this chatter area to ask anything about recovery. And then racing chatter, right? Ask about racing, or if you're going racing, or any of those types of things. So let's help each other. And then I have another area that's just chatter. Okay, because girls just chatter. So this is where I put anything flies ... respectfully. We're very respectful. We're going to respect each other. We're going to respect everything that's going on, so be aware of that. But this will be that just chatter area. As you guys start putting in different topics, as you're talking about, I don't know, maybe a lot of people start talking about recipes and things. Well, under that, then I'll build one just for recipes. But until you tell me what's of interest to you, I'm just going to leave it generic, and then we can go from there. Okay, so this is in the chatter area. It's really easy. Once you're logged in, all you do, let's see, we'll go to the travel chatter. So I just clicked on travel chatter. So now under travel chatter, there is a topic, and the topic is off-road goals. Where do you want to go? And so then, or maybe you want to ask a question, so you hit this one, create topic. Any member can create a topic. Okay, so you can do that too. So I clicked on where do I want to go, off-road goals, and you can see me in here saying, hey, where are your off-road goals? Where do you want to go off-roading? Where haven't you been yet? And underneath it is a reply button. So you can hit reply and you can reply right back. And because I'm in my edit mode, because I'm logged in as me and I started this, I can edit, I can delete it, I can do whatever. So there's a lot of opportunities there. You can quote and play around. But this is very simple. It's a very simple opportunity, but it's the chatterbox. It's an opportunity for you guys to talk to each other.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, hashtag never bored.
Not here.
Yeah. So anybody have any questions about the new system? Like I said, not everybody can get in yet. I'm working on it. We're a little over halfway there. I'm a little over halfway there. But all of our monthly members have been contacted by Judy and myself. Mm-hmm. Our quarterly members, by the time I go to bed tonight, will be contacted. We'll at least have the emails, and then you'll be contacted tomorrow if we don't hear from you. And then, yearliest will start on tomorrow. And then come our problem children, because there are problem children. We are all problem children at some point. Right, Mom?
Maybe me.
I know, I see my mom on there. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Anyways. All right. So what questions do you guys have? What do we need to address? What needs to happen? What do you want to hear? What do you want to talk about? I'm done. We talked about growth. We talked about change. If you missed the beginning, make sure that once we end, you go back to the beginning and listen to change. The 3 C's, right? Choice, chance, change. You have to make a choice. You got to take a chance, which will only offer you the opportunity to change. The 3 C's. Yep.
What's
all right.
With the numbers again?
Huh?
Tamika's question.
What's with the numbers? What numbers, Tamika? I don't know. We just make
Member
up numbers. We're just making up numbers. Oh, member numbers. Oh, the member number that's a legit number of when you came into the system. So I'm number 1. My mom is number 2, by the way. All right, just so everybody's clear. And then there's a couple more. And then, yeah. So whatever your number is, your member number, that's legitimately how you came into the system, how you fell in. So there's unfortunately, what I couldn't do is I couldn't have this system automatically give you the correct number. So you have some big random number that they applied to you, and then we will give you the actual number. All right, so we'll give you the actual
Are
number.
we sisters?
No, we're not sisters. No, she has a perfectly rad sister that you will meet at King of the Hammers.
Yay!
Right, Sissy?
We love Sissy.
Yeah. So King of the Hammers is coming up. It's about 3 weeks away. We're making some final plans right now. Look for those to be announced. If not before next Tuesday, hopefully before next Tuesday, because we're trying to get everything lined in. Oh, geez, Cindy, you're going to get me in trouble.
Yes, thank you.
Oh,
Problem
my
child.
goodness. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Mike, you're going to get me in trouble, too. Yes, we are actually working on patches. There's all kinds of stuff that I'm working on in the background as far as, like, clothing and patches and stickers. We have stickers. We have another stylist sticker coming out that's going to come out in the middle of the year for a certain particular reason that I can't tell you about. And
She's so secretive.
yeah, but the number I think is really important. It's cool to you, you know, like especially right now, you know, were you number 100? Were you number 200? Were you number 300? Like in a year, you know, what number were you? And I think that that's really neat. So yeah. What other questions do you guys have for us? We got Judy here too if you want to ask her a question. She's like, don't ask me questions. I'm Charlene questions. Don't ask me questions. Yes, neither one of us are excellent cooks, but we have been this week.
Oh, so good. Yeah.
I know. We made pork chops last night that were spectacular.
It's all about the crock pot.
It's all about the crock pot. 3 ingredients. It was perfect.
Super easy.
Right up my alley.
Yeah. Perfect.
Tonight's a 4 ingredients, so we're really outside
we're moving
the
up.
zone. Oh yeah.
All about the crock pot.
All about the crock pot. We gotta work. We're here to work. We're not here to cook. We're not here to like work on our makeup as much as we should.
Well, I'm not a cook person anyway.
Yeah. All right. Mom is asking, who's planning for King of the Hammers? Are all you ladies going to show? All right. Mom wants to know who's coming to King of the Hammers. I'm coming.
You know I'm going to be there.
Yep. So Judy and Sissy, she can't type right now, so they're in. And then I know Tamika's on here. We were just talking. Tamika, I got the name of the RV place today, so I'll get that over to you. We'll call them. Bonnie, you coming? I think Bonnie's coming. Cindy is definitely coming. Cindy wrote me a hysterical email. Thank you so much for giving me a great laugh. It was rad. Yeah, we should have a great group. We have some other people that are coming as well as part of the industry that are going to camp with us because the guys are going to be working, so they don't want their wives just to be hanging out nowhere. So I'm like, heck yeah, have them come with us.
More the merrier.
Come hang out with us.
Yep.
So that's going to be fun. Yeah, we should have a really good group. And we're going to be camped right behind BFG on the road. Anybody that wants to camp with us, let us know. Even if they're not, again, don't need to be a member. You just need a safe place to be awesome. Yep. So that is that. What else? Who else? What else? Any other questions? Or are we good to go? Because I can always get back to the websiting. Member management. Oh, Pam, no wonder.
Yeah, fire on the desk today.
Yes, got to love taxes. In fact, I hate this time of year.
Yeah.
I was opening the mail yesterday. I'm like, I hate this time of year. Oh, you're not supposed to tear all that stuff out. Oops. Yep. Okay. Well, if there's no other questions, you guys are good to go, then we are good to get back to work. Number one thing is, Lisa Cox. Lisa Porter, I see you right there. I wish that you were coming too, but you jogged my brain that Lisa Cox is coming. So, yeah, there's another one that's coming. Change. Make a change. Number one, get me your 2019 plans, your goals, right?
I sent mine in today.
Yeah, she delivered
I set it on
to
the
my
desk.
desk.
But I went to the store and got a card.
You don't need to send a card. You don't need to send anything like super fancy. You can literally write it on a piece of paper. You can type it into an email. I'm not going to judge you at this point. I never was judging you. I never told you how to do it. I just told you need to get it in, right? So P.O. Box 7506, Mesa, Arizona 85216. Send it, email it, Charlene@BauerMedia.com, and let's get that rocking and rolling.
Yes.
All right.
Everybody check emails.
Change. Yeah, check your emails. I don't know where these emails are jumping in at. More than likely, I bet you they're going to be coming into your spam bucket. So if that does happen, drag it into your normal bucket so that as we do email you along the way, they do come into your normal inbox. Okay? Yeah, go watch the 2018 in review video if you haven't yet.
So awesome.
It was super cool. I can't wait for you to be part of the 2019 in review pictures. We had a new member today. Lori called.
Yeah, out of the blue.
Yeah, she answered the phone. Hello.
Hello.
I'm like, you should probably say Ladies Offroad Network.
My bad. I will from now on.
Yeah. So Lori called and she was having some challenges with registering for the California Trail Training, which if you're having challenges registering for the California Trail Training, time out anyways, because give us 2 more days and we'll have all the events into the new system and you're going to... Yeah.
Not we.
Yeah, so anyways. So those will be in and you guys can register through that. But anyways, while I was talking to her, she's in Northern California. She's looking for some awesome women to hang out with, to go wheeling with, and yeah. So that is actually really exciting. So she is becoming a member and is going to really get engaged, and I'm hoping that she's even going to make it to the convention this year. So exciting stuff. Yep. And I told her, I'm like, hey, listen, let's be real. We're online. It's a national presence. It's not necessarily like you're going to have dinner every day or once a month with a club local, but we're working on that edge of things too. So you're going to have more opportunity to do more local stuff, even on top of us traveling around the country, which is really only one time local. I get it. Just because I'm gone for 3 months doesn't mean everybody else is. Oh my God, whose idea was that?
Yeah, 20 days is max for me.
Yeah, 18. You're out.
Perfect.
All right. Oh boy. On that note, I still don't see any questions. I'm super excited everybody's saying hello. Thanks for saving our phone number. That's the office number. Anytime you have a message or anytime you have anything, just give the office a call, which also happens to be in my purse half the time. Yeah. So I could answer it. You just never know who's going to answer it. I mean, Judy answered it today. Hey, why not, right? Jamie answers it. Yep, sometimes. So, yeah, Bonnie might answer it one day. You never know who's going to answer it.
Never know. Never know who's going to pick up that phone. Or where.
Or where. That's even more entertaining. All right, ladies. On that, have a great night. Make sure that you guys are saying hello. Make sure you guys are saying goodbye. And really get into the chit-chat. Chatterbox.
Yes.
Get into the chatterbox once you are allowed in. It won't be long, I promise. Now I'm really going to have to do it because I'm going to start getting text messages. Let me in now. Oh, geez, Tyler. You are ridiculous. You guys, I swear. But the steak was really good.
Help. I've only gone a few days.
Oh my gosh. Mike and Tyler are suffering at the shop, apparently.
It's too funny.
But they'll be fine. They will be just fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. They got Cassie.
Yeah. Yeah. Where's Cassie?
Right?
She's
a new member.
Yes. Cassie, welcome. She's a new member for Christmas. As everybody is saying their goodbyes, that's super awesome. And Cassie will be out at King of the Hammers as well.
Yep.
Yeah. The one thing I know about King of the Hammers, locked in every day, 9 to 11, 4-wheel parts, hanging out. All right? Coffee and tea, bring some breakfast to share. none of us are going to really be sad if you bring something sweet.
I make Oreo Rice Krispie treats, and everybody loves them.
Yeah,
So.
they're crazy. And yeah, so make sure you join us, and that is a for sure. And then the education part in the afternoons, those are the days that we're working on right now. Just getting everything tightened up. All right, ladies. Good night.
Good night.